Picture this. It's late at night. It's dark. The wind's a little chilly. It's just you in your bedroom. And your window is a little broken. The screen is non-existent. You know this little screen thing that they put on top of your window so like things can't come in like insects? Well, it's gone. It's late at night and it's late in the month. I don't know. It's late August. No, October.
Huh?
Honestly, I actually don't know. You know, I really don't know how late it. I don't know what month this took time in, but like, picture you're just a child. You're a kid and you're looking for adventure. Just as you're ready to seek adventure, you take the step after watching a interesting movie or film. You remove the screen, pulling it off the window, and you pick it out. It's gone. Now, you're left with only yourself, a backpack, and a phone. You crawl out of the window. You land onto the soft grass where there's a hose right beneath it. And you look around. It's night. You're alone and you're a child. You successfully snuck in out of your parents' home. That's my story. So pretty much at the ripe age of 9 to 10, I was like, I know ninjas exist, and so with the idea that ninjas exist, I decided to do the craziest thing possible, and I invented a game called Spy at Night. You know, very creative of me as a child. Spy at Night was a thing that I did at nighttime. It was a time where I felt I had no restrictions, so I did it. And do I regret it? Absolutely. And there's a long story for why that is, and that's what we're getting into. But yeah, pretty much as I set the scene for you guys, it was nighttime. I was alone. The very first time I tried to do Spy at Night, I would go out and I would pretty much sneak out of my front window and walk up and down our street, just like one street. I never went on any crazy adventures, but I wasn't afraid at night. At that time in my life, I am now, but like back then, I didn't care. I just go out whenever I felt like it. Not really, but like, you know, that was my time. That was my time. And so I did my due diligence. And when I would go out there, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to curse. Because my parents had like this rule that, oh, you can't curse. So I was just like, I'm going to be a bad kid. I'm going to be a little rebellious. And I'm going to sneak out and say curse words and, you know, walk at night alone like some crazy kid. It's not cool. And for the record, this is a story. I'm not telling you to do this. Please don't do this. There was this one night when I decided to recruit my siblings, my older siblings. And I was like, I don't want to go alone, you know. I decided to get my brothers and I told them I can pretty much sneak out my window like a ninja. Want to come? Potato, tomato. Essentially, they agreed. Okay? They basically agreed. And we all went out of my window and we went down the street and we were listening to music and we weren't fond of the curse words. We would just say it and it felt weird. So we'd keep going. We eventually one night, like most of the nights were calm, but as time came to pass, of course we did this like maybe 4 times. On the 5th time, our last time doing it, this time, like no other time before, we decided to bring our scooters. And our parents had bought us scooters from like Walmart. They were like the red and the blue one. I think it's like, I want to say $50 now. We bought those scooters and we went out. We were scooting, of course, scooting down the street. And we had this bright idea to go down this slope. There's this very big slope where I used to live, and this slope just essentially went straight down. So as you know, when you're on wheels, going down a hill accelerates the speed. So we would be essentially going down this hill like, and then we did. And it would go super fast. So that's what we decided we were going to do. So we walked and we scooted. And we went throughout the night like night creepers. I don't know if creeper's the right word to say it, but I played Minecraft, so whatever. We made it there. We made it to the slope. Just as we started to go down the slope the first time, it started to rain. It was drizzling, and we were up there with our scooters in our hands, and we were about to go down, and then it starts to drizzle, and we're like, did I just get smacked on the face by a piece of water? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And then it just started pouring down raining. But my oldest brother, we'll call him Cam, that's a nickname, he was like, nah, we should still do this. Because like, it's still fun. And I was like, and we were just like, I don't know about this. But we did it. I did it like once. It felt dangerous to me, so I only did it once. We went down that slope a couple times, but we decided the rain was getting too bad. So we're like, we got to return home. So we grabbed our scooters and we started to jog throughout the rain. It was a bit hard to scoot when the surface is wet. And so we would run with our scooters in our hand. Eventually, time came fast. We got to our street after going to that slope, and just as we were about to make it to our destination, which was our location, we were stopped by a lady smoking a cigarette, a neighbor of ours. So she saw us alone at night, holding our scooters in the pouring rain while she was smoking, and she said, hey, what are y'all doing out at night? We were spooked. We made it home. We went inside the house. It was a story we can 100% tell. Once we got home in the morning, our parents came home. You know how kids are, you know how weirdos are, I don't know. We were woken up to the fact that the lady, I don't know her name. We'll call her like Jane or something. The lady Jane came to our house and she told them, hey, do you know I saw your kids at nighttime riding their scooters in the rain? And they were like, no, I didn't hear about that, but you know, they must have did something while we weren't there. And so, you know, they obviously gathered us together and they took us into their bedroom and they had us line up in three. They were like, so I heard you guys were out at night in the rain with scooters. Why would you do that? That's literally so dumb. Huh? And, you know, after that, ever since that day, I'm not even joking. I wish I was kidding. I've been terrified of the nighttime. Like, I'm terrified to go out at night alone. Or, yeah, just alone, really. I'm terrified to go out at night alone ever since that story. But ever since that day, I have not went outside like that. The moral of this story is, don't sneak out at night alone or with other people in general. Just make sure someone knows where you are. Be safe and don't do dumb stuff. You know, if you get caught, it's probably for the best. If you get caught doing something dumb, just know it's probably for the best, because it'll teach you a lesson like that taught me a lesson, and now, you know, it's pretty much solidified. I'll never be doing that again. Peace and love. I'll be seeing you guys in another video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, comment down below. Like the video, by the way, and subscribe.